Yo people, Garrett here for another video, and this video is going to be in a Farming Simulator 19, and today we are going to be working at the scrapyard, but we're actually going to be getting some new equipment, and that is why we have this U-Haul on the property. I'm going to be driving over to this used car shop, and luckily they also have a bunch of tow trucks. And that is what we are most interested in today. We're heading over with a bit of extra money, and hopefully that's going to mean that we can pick up something in addition to the tow truck, but I won't know until we get there. I don't even know what they're going to have to offer, so only time will tell. But no matter what, we are getting a new tow truck for the scrapyard. I've never been on this road before. It's very skinny, and okay, we got some pretty sharp turns. Okay, I don't want to damage this thing. It is a rental. And as I said, I've never been in this area before today, so my apologies if we do get a little lost. Hopefully it's just gonna be up ahead though. That's what the GPS is saying. Oh yeah, here we are. Okay, luckily it wasn't too hard to find. Why are you driving so poopy? What are you doing? Honestly, it's probably just my fault, but wow. Okay, they have quite a bit going on. Now, I asked U-Haul what they want us to do with this vehicle, and they said that they could actually pick it up from here. So we're going to leave it just in the back. It says exit only, but we do have permission. Here we go. I guess we'll just leave it on the lift, or close to the lift, just in case someone tries to close that big barn door. That should give enough clearance. But anyways, we're not too worried about the U-Haul. What we're worried about is these. Look at this, guys. Now, most of these are branded with Mayberry. They might actually all be. Let me see. Looks like it. Oh, yeah, okay. So they're all the same branding, same as our current one. Now, that is not what we are calling our scrapyard. We actually don't even have a name yet, but that's just the default brand. And down the road, we will obviously get some new finishes on these, maybe even a new paint job. And it looks like they have quite a few things going on over here as well. Whoa. Okay. So this is like the used car area. So all of this is pretty discounted. I would love having this instead of our go-kart. This quad is so good looking. Then again, this motorcycle, this would be very handy to have because it comes on a trailer. So we could either tow it or just throw it onto one of our bigger trailers. I think once we choose a tow truck, we might have enough to actually pick up one of these. So what I'm going to say is, in the comment section below, let me know which one you guys would prefer us getting. Would it be the quad or would it be this motorcycle? Now, this is a Harley Davidson for anyone wondering. But okay, enough of that. Let's look at these tow trucks. So there are 4 of them to choose from, and I don't know if they're all in our price range. I'm just going to assume that this costs quite a bit more based off its size, and it probably can pull quite a lot too. We're just going to have to ignore this one for now. It's definitely out of budget. But these are the 3. These are some pretty cool options. So this would be the top of our price range right over here. It has dualies on the back. Okay. Now, are any of these dualies? Well, okay, they do have 2 wheels at the back part, but they aren't 6-wheeler. This one's probably just too small. Honestly, it's your very standard, typical Ford. It's nothing too crazy. Now, it is a F550, so it definitely can pull quite a bit of weight. But I need something that can handle larger vehicles, since anything this could do, our other flatbed probably can do as well. Or at least if it can't by itself, then with a combination of one of these trucks, it could get the job done. So I'm going to say it's between these 2 now. So we got this Lodestar 1600. And what is this one? This is the... Oh, this is a Mac. Okay. I definitely do like this brand better. Decisions. You know what? I think we're just going to have to test drive these. Let's start off with this one. Let's give it a fair chance. And here's how the interior looks. Now, the wheel does not spin. There's no animation for that, unfortunately. But we are, of course, able to drive. So we're just going to head around the block. All right, so far so good. And we do have permission to do all this, so don't worry about that. But okay, let's go over to the left. And what is going on with this road? What? Okay. Someone needs to work on this. That's not well maintained at all. Now this does come with beacons, so that's how those look. And our lighting configuration, we obviously have our running lights, our headlights, our high beams, and then the off position. Now is there any at the back? No, nothing really to illuminate the road besides for our running brake lights. Did I say running brake lights? I believe they're actually called tail lights. I don't know where I got that from. So yeah, let's just pretend I know stuff about cars. And we're going to drive this thing back in. It is pretty cool. It's better than I thought. And I do like the wide body it has. We'll just back this thing up, turn off those strobes, and there we go. Alright, now let's check out the Mac. Okay, already I prefer this interior. Now, it has some weird things going on. I don't know why there's so many different gauges. However, it is definitely cozier in here, so that's something I do find beneficial. And once again, we got our strobes. Now, this has a third strobe on the front top area. And the other truck didn't have that. This also has some extra horns. Now, the body is pretty much the same width as far as I can tell. Obviously, it is a bit longer though, and that could be a good thing or a bad thing. It's going to be good because it can handle a bit more weight. It's going to be more evenly distributed. But if we ever have to tow one of our tow trucks, let's say we had a very big call and down the road we get like a heavy wrecker, then this is going to be much harder to transport around. But of course we could always just drive it, and I think no matter which tow truck we grab, they're going to be pretty reliable. They're about the same age as far as I can tell. And let's see how the headlights look. So we've got our running lights, our headlights, our high beams, and the off position. And the back is the same configuration. Honestly, I think what's going to make this decision is the pricing. So I'm going to go and call up the owner. He actually isn't in today. He's one of my good pals from back in high school. I'm just going to call him up and see what kind of pricing we're working with. Because if one of these is not in the budget, then we'll have to go for the other. Alright, so after speaking to my man Tim, that's my high school friend, he said that this one's going to cost us $75,000 and this one would cost us $55,000. So there's a pretty big price difference, but I'm going to say let's go for the Mac because this thing is an absolute beauty. And he said that for either of these, it's going to be under $25,000, and we brought $100,000 here for anyone wondering, so we should be all good. But I'm personally still kind of leaning towards, I don't even know, like this thing is just beautiful, right? But the Harley Davidson's so practical, and it's an experience that we usually don't get in farming sim. But okay, I need to stop being distracted by those. We are going to be taking the Mac with us. And a little fun fact, guys. So when I was doing that little cut there, I quickly checked my phone as well and saw that I actually won a giveaway from my college. And it was for like a $50 gift card. Okay, it turns out it was only $25, but still better than nothing. I randomly just entered this like prize draw thing yesterday. And they had me answer like a few different questions. It was actually about like US president history. I don't know why my Canadian college was asking about it, but nevertheless, I answered the questions and I won. I just realized we have a full truck bed of wood. That's good and bad. It's good because we can get some money for it, but I need to get that sold really quick since we aren't able to use this until this is out of here. Let's head upstairs so I can check the computer, and honestly, if there isn't any jobs, then we'll just go and sell that. Okay, yeah, there are no jobs available. That's unfortunate. Alright, so that's okay. We'll just sell this. It will give us an excuse to do the dirty work, as I like to say. Kind of find this doing chores almost, you know? When your parents tell you to make your bed or do the dishes. I checked the map, And it turns out that the sawmill where we're going to be selling the lumber is actually in the same spot where we picked up the tow truck. Now, for whatever reason, we're going to be going to that area twice today, even though in all of our Scrapyard series, which I believe this is now our 3rd season of this, we've never gone to that part of the map. You know what? Now that I think about it, I kind of want to play a game with you guys. And this is going to be very simple. Just comment down below your answer. But how much money do you think we're going to get for selling all of this lumber? I have no clue at all. I'm going to assume it's probably going to be a couple $100. And if it's not, I'll be very sad. Let's say, I don't know, $953. That's my guess. Comment down below what you think, and we'll find out very soon. So here we are, and okay, where do we gotta go to drop this off? I think it's probably just in this area based off that marker that's kind of showing. I wonder if I can just like shake all of this out of here. Let's try. Go, 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 go. Okay, that failed. Come on. Let's get on out. Why is this so difficult? Woo, there we go. Perfect. Remember when we couldn't lift those last video? Somehow I got super strength. I don't know. 3, 2, 1, boom. And wow, I was way off. That sold for $1,844. I'm kind of happy that I was so far off because that's just more money in the bank. So that's the end of this video. Why not click the secret video in the top right corner? But first, make sure to subscribe and click the thumbs up button down below. That's also where you can find my Discord server in the description. Now, there are many other very useful links, such as my Twitter, Instagram, Patreon page, merchandise store, and even the Garrett Plays membership link. You guys are awesome. Bye-bye.